An amendment to the current Tobago House of Assembly Act will ensure a fair election and prevent a deadlock in the future. So says Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley, who on Friday moved a motion in the Parliament to increase the electoral districts in Tobago. The move follows the THA election held in January, which resulted in a tie between the Progressive Democratic Patriots and the People's National Movement. KHRYSTAL Wilson has more in this report.
It's an attempt to address the deadlock of the recently concluded THA election. This as Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley moved a motion on Friday at the sitting of the House of Representatives to amend the Tobago House of Assembly Act. During his contribution, the Prime Minister said based on advice from senior counsel, government is seeking to increase the electoral districts from 12 to 15 seats to avoid a deadlock in the future.
What is required to be done is to amend the EBC Act to create instructions by law so that the EBC can accept the Parliament's wishes, give Tobago 15 electoral districts for reasons given a while ago, and then present to this Parliament the work in its report to show those 15 districts. And Madam Speaker, once this House accepts an EBC report, then and only then will the EBC be able to go out and take part and prepare us and have an election in Tobago.
Prime Minister Rowley said he's been told of an intention by others involved in the election to initiate legal proceedings to prevent amendments to the THA Act. According to the Prime Minister, he's duty-bound to ensure a fair election takes place.
I have heard it from the radio and the television about having a council of elders, a Robinson Crusoe coin toss, a Greybeards Association, let them run Tobago. All of these, Madam Speaker, are ideas coming from different quarters. None of that is in the law that governs Tobago business.
And lending support was Tobago West MP Shamfa Kajo, who said the current deadlock is a crisis for Tobago.
A minority leader has not been elected, Madam Speaker. No new majority or minority councillors appointed. Both political sides are claiming victory at the polls, and the angst and restlessness growing in Tobago among the population. It is clear that this is not healthy for Tobago and not healthy for Trinidad and Tobago by extension.
On January 25th, the THA election ended with both the Progressive Democratic Patriots and the People's National Movement securing a total of 6 seats each. Although the 12 assemblymen have been sworn in, they have been unable to elect a presiding officer. KHRYSTAL Wilson, TTT News.
The Tobago House of Assembly Amendment Bill 2021 was passed in the House of Representatives a short while ago. 21 government members voted in favor of the bill, while 18 opposition members voted against the bill. There were no abstentions. The Tobago House of Assembly Amendment Bill 2021 will next go to the Senate to be debated.